Hello, my name is mxolisi. I want to tell you about an opportunity or a system called MMM. Can you just quickly look at the presentation that I'm going to do for you so you can understand what this system is? Now, if you look at a brief history of what MMM is, it's a community that was created. It's a system or a community that was created by one Sejima Brody, a Russian guy from Moscow, Russia, who wanted to create a fair financial system. This is the guy I'm talking about. We wanted to create a fair financial system and primarily to help people become financially independent. And what is it? What is it about this MMM? I think that we need to know about MMM. Now, it is a self-managed community of participants, which means it is managed by the people that are in the system, that are in the community. It is not managed by an office somewhere. It's an online system, but the people that actually are in the community are the ones running it. Now, the aim is to provide each other with financial help, and the principle that we work on, or the principle that is based, the system is based on, is the principle of compassion, mutual benefit, and honesty. Because really, again, no one forces you to come and join this community. You do so out of your own free will, and you do so out of the compassion you have for other people, that you want to help them, and you also trust that they're going to help you back, and that you know that everybody can benefit in this system. There are certain things that we need to know about this system so that we can be clear about what we are talking about. Now, MMM is not a bank. It does not collect your money. It is not an online business or investment program. It's not a multi-level marketing program. What MMM is a global community where people help each other. In MMM, you don't have to make contracts. You don't sign anything. You don't pledge property. In MMM, you don't borrow money from somebody. There are no lenders and there are no debtors. Everything is simple. One participant asks for help and another one provides the help. So it's a community of people helping each other. We're not investing, we're helping each other. Now, MMM, what it does, it has created an online system or an online program which helps millions of participants around the world to find those who need help and then provide help for free. Nobody is forced. Now, all the funds that are transferred in between the members themselves. There's no central bank account where you put your money there and it's kept by somebody, and at some stage the account is frozen. No. There's nothing like that in MMM. In MMM, it just connects you with people who have the money to help, where you can actually ask for help. And those people are going to deposit direct into your bank account. Now, let's just look quickly at an example of somebody who has actually asked for help and received it. Yes. Now, if you look at this testimonial here, this guy is Edmos Ndlovu. He said he provided, the PH stands for providing help. He provided help of 75,000 and got help, meaning received help of 108,700 rands. Now, all the money was in his account. Now, he continued to provide help. Okay, you can always go back to the website and read it for yourself. But I just wanted to look at this so that you can understand how the provision of help comes and how you can actually trust that the system will actually work for you. Now, if you look at the amount that he actually asked for, 108,707, it did not come from one person, This is a guy, Simon, who provided help of 42,000. This is Giditwayeti, provided a help of 16,400. Belile provided help of 20,000. So you see, the community has a lot of people who are waiting in line to come and provide help, want to join the system. And as soon as one says, I'm asking for help, then those guys are given that person's account and they all then provide help to that person. That's how the system works. It's very simple. It's not, as I said, there's no central bank account. It's a peer-to-peer system. One person is given your account if you are asking for help and they provide help to you, or a number of people are given your account to provide help to you. So you can never run out of funds. Now let's continue and see how it really works. Now, how do you register? How do you get into this system? Now, you register online because it's an online system, and you create a personal office account. Now, a personal office account will look something like this. Let me just quickly open a personal office account. Yes, now this is a personal office account. As soon as you register, you get a personal office account. A registration page would look like this. This is how you register. Just fill in your details. You go down, you fill everything that is needed. Your manager or whoever has invited you or told you about the system will actually help you to get registered. And then you create a personal office account. You get into your personal office account. Then you indicate the willingness to provide help. Once you are registered, you then indicate that you want to provide help. You will decide how much you want to provide help with. And then you click provide help, and then the system will ask you how much you want to provide help with. And as soon as you indicate that amount, then the system starts, it immediately credits your account with Mavro. Now, what is Mavro? Mavro is an online currency system. It's an internal currency system. If you check the guy's name, Serge Mavrodi, it will tell you that the Mavro is just a name given to the currency that is used in the system. Your money doesn't change or doesn't grow or doesn't get reduced because it's now called Mavro. If you put in 100 rands, then you'll have 100 Mavro in the system. Now, the benefit of this system is that your money grows by 30% per month. 30% per month. Now, let's say, for an example, you've decided that you're going to provide help of 100 rands. Now, that 100 rands, after 30 days or after a month, it grows and it becomes, that Mavro grows and it becomes 130 Mavro. So you see 100 Mavro. After a month or after 30 days, it's 130 Mavro that you can withdraw. Now, the other benefit of this system is that you don't have to actually wait for the whole month to pass, until you can actually grow withdraw your money. There's a provision where you can only wait about 2 weeks, 15 days, where your money will still be frozen after you've deposited it. And then as it is frozen, it does not mean that it stops growing. It grows, but it is frozen that you can't withdraw it. But as soon as the 15 days passed or the 2 weeks passed, you can actually withdraw whatever is in that account of yours, which means maybe after 15 days, because it's a percent a day, you then have 115 rands, which you can actually withdraw. Now, there are other benefits to this system that you need to know about. There are bonuses that you can actually get for referring people and for registering first. As you register, the system will then register you and give you a registration bonus of $20 US. It is counted in dollars in the system. If the amount you provide help with, that's why it's called a donation. The amount you provide help with is 500 or more, 500 to 5,000 rands. If that amount is the amount that you provide help with, you can actually get a registration bonus of 20 after you've deposited the money and it is confirmed in the system. If you provide help of about 5,000 rands to probably 6,000, then you get 500 rands as a registration bonus. If you provide help of about, let's say, 6,000 rands, 30,000 rands, I mean to say, 30,000 rands and above, then you get 1,000 rands as a bonus. I'm saying 1,000 because it's calculated in dollars. So if we do an exchange rate of 10 rands, roughly, 100 would be about 1,000 rands in South African rands. Now, there are other bonuses as well. You also get a referral bonus. For instance, if you invite somebody and they decide to join the system as well, you get 10% of whatever help they give, meaning whatever amount of help they give 100 rands, as we made an example of 100 rands, the system is going to give you then 10 rands as a referral bonus, which means to thank you for growing the community. You do not have to, it's not a must that you must actually recruit, but to grow the community and make sure that it runs smoothly, it needs as many people as possible and to help as many people to realize their dreams as possible. So you are given a 10% referral bonus if you actually help somebody, realize their dream. Now you can also train and become a manager. It's free of charge. You don't pay anything. It's an online schooling program. It's a manager's program. You actually attend it for 10 days. You are then taught about the actual system and how it works. Now once you are a manager, you can actually build your own structure. As you build your structure, you invite people, they invite people, you teach them how to invite, and you grow the community. As you grow the community, you get a bonus, percentage bonus for each level of referral that you have. Let's say, for instance, you at the first level of referral, you get 5%. You've invited this guy has invited, other guys, you get 5% of whatever those guys are depositing into the system. The third level, you get 3%, Second level, you get 3%. For third level, you get 1% as it goes. So there are bonuses that you can actually get so that you grow your money faster, and as you provide help, you can actually realize your dreams even faster. There's something that I would like us to look at as I'm closing, which is called the calculator of happiness, to explain actually how this thing works. Now, in the calculator of happiness, if we go back to our example where we said 100 rands, after a month, it grows into the 130 rands. Now, your money grows by 30% for 12 months in the system. Now, let's look at what 100 rands could do and how much it could be after 12 months. Now, after 12 months, 100 rands would roughly be 2,300, roughly. It grows up to 2,300. Let's just grow it and say, what if it's not 100 rands? What if it was 500 rands? Now, if you play around with the calculator, you can actually see how much the system works. Let's say you take it to 500 rands. Let's just click it here. Now, 500 rands after 12 months, it would be 11,700 after 12 months. Now, one interesting thing that you have to note as well, at the third month, you actually have doubled the money that you provided help with on the third month. Now, there are those that are skeptical who would always be afraid that their money is going to be lost somewhere. I think here it would be where you could actually take what you put in the system and leave the interest. You can actually withdraw your 500 rands here and be left, with 1,100. With 600 rands, and where you can then grow that 600 rands, because as soon as you withdraw, whatever is left in the system starts growing by 30% as well. Now let's just go and say, what if I put in 1,000? Now if I put in 1,000, after 12 months, that 1,000 will be 23,300. Now where can you get that? Where can you get that? And again, if you notice, you put in 1,000, in the third month it has grown, twice its size. You can actually, if you are afraid, withdraw that 1,000. It's actually very wise to start withdrawing, because you are opening an opportunity for other people to get into the system. Because if people keep their money in the system and they don't withdraw, there are a lot of people that are waiting in line that can't get into the system because nobody is withdrawing. So it's actually very beneficial to start withdrawing. Let's just for fun, go to 10,000 rands and see what 10,000 rands can do. 10,000 rands after 12 months, it translates to 232,000, 233,000. Where can you get that in a year? So this system really works. We've seen a testimonial where somebody has actually withdrawn 108,000. So I don't know what could convince anybody any better. So this is basically just about what the actual system is about. You can actually go and read about it. Just visit www.rsa-mmm.net on your website, or you can just go to Google and search MMM, and it will give you this. Just make sure it's rsa-mmm.net, because this is a South African site. You can actually go also on YouTube and watch videos of people who are in the system, who have seen the system work for them. You can watch presentations, so that you just get an understanding of how the system works. I hope I have managed to explain the system clearly, and you can actually see how much this system works. You can join the community of people who are really willing to change their lives around and help each other out. Remember, this is not a bank, this is not a business, we are just a community. I'm hoping by this presentation you can actually see that you can join, and I'm ready to welcome you. Thank you very much for your time.